Behold the journey of the greatest entertainer of all time, the man who changed the face of music forever, Michael Jackson. It all began in 1958 in the humble industrial city of Gary, Indiana, where a legend was born in a small family home. Inside that small house, the sounds of rhythm and harmony filled the air as the Jackson brothers began their musical journey. Soon, the world would meet the Jackson 5 on The Ed Sullivan Show, where young Michael's voice and charisma captivated a nation. Even at a young age, Michael was a perfectionist, spending hours in the studio honing his craft and writing future hits. The Motown building became a second home, a factory of hits that propelled the group to the top of the charts. As the 70s progressed, Michael began to step into the solo spotlight, embracing a new, sophisticated style and sound. His gaze was filled with determination. He knew he was destined for something greater than anyone could imagine. Performances like Rock With You showcased a smooth, effortless grace that became his signature on television screens everywhere. Collaborations with legends like Paul McCartney proved he was no longer just a child star, but a peer to the greats. Then came the sessions for Thriller. The atmosphere was electric, filled with the mystery and magic of a masterpiece in the making. Thriller wasn't just an album, it was a cultural shift that redefined the power of the music video. Behind the scenes, Michael worked tirelessly with directors to bring his vivid, cinematic visions to life. The zombie dance sequence became the most famous choreography in history, blending horror and pop in a way never seen before. With Billy Zhang, Michael introduced the world to the Moonwalk, a move that would become his eternal trademark. However, fame came with its trials. In 1984, a tragic accident during a commercial shoot changed everything. Despite his injuries, Michael's resilience shone through as he continued to dominate the global music scene. Seeking a sanctuary from the chaos of fame, Michael began constructing his dream home, Neverland Valley Ranch. Neverland was a place of wonder, featuring its own amusement park, zoo, and a train that ran through the hills. It was here that Michael found joy in simple things, sharing the magic of his home with children from all walks of life. The Bad Era brought a tougher, more urban edge to his image, proving his ability to evolve with the times. His personal life continued to fascinate the public, especially his high-profile relationship with Lisa Marie Presley. Their marriage was a global media event, uniting two of the most famous names in music history. Away from the cameras, they shared moments of quiet reflection, trying to find normalcy in an extraordinary life. With Earth Song, Michael used his platform to highlight the plight of the planet, delivering a performance of raw emotion. The History World Tour saw him performing on a massive scale, with a stage setup that was a marvel of modern engineering. Collaborations with his sister Janet showed the incredible talent within the Jackson family was stronger than ever. Through the 90s, Michael's appearance continued to change, a reflection of his own personal journey and health struggles. He found solace in deep friendships, particularly with Elizabeth Taylor, who remained a steadfast ally and confidant. The media's obsession with his private life reached a fever pitch, leading to intense speculation and a loss of privacy. Behind the closed doors of Neverland, Michael sought peace, creating a world where he could simply be a father. His children, Prince and Paris, were the center of his world, and he protected them with fierce devotion. These were the moments he cherished most, simple, everyday activities that allowed him to be a normal dad. But the world wouldn't let him rest. Health issues and accidents continued to make headlines around the globe. Michael began to wear masks in public, a symbol of both his need for protection and the mystery that surrounded him. In 2001, he prepared for a major comeback with the album Invincible, aiming to reclaim his title as the King of Pop. The album showcased his continued vocal prowess and his ability to push the boundaries of pop production. However, rumors of financial difficulties and extravagant spending began to shadow his artistic achievements. Security at Neverland was tightened as Michael felt more and more isolated from a world that didn't understand him. His health became a growing concern, and he relied more heavily on medical professionals to manage his chronic pain. The dependency on medication began to take a visible toll as those close to him worried about his well-being. Despite this, he announced a series of massive concerts in London titled "This Is It," promising a spectacular return. Rehearsal footage revealed a man who was thin and frail, yet still possessed the incredible talent that made him a star. Through it all, his children remained his anchor, especially his youngest son, Blanket, who he loved dearly. As the final preparations for the tour reached their peak in June 2009, tragedy struck unexpectedly. The news of his passing shocked the world, leaving a void that could never be filled. Across the globe, news stations broadcast the announcement as fans gathered in spontaneous vigils to mourn their idol. His funeral was a massive event, attended by thousands who wanted to pay their final respects to the king of pop. The gates of Neverland were closed, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a legendary legacy. Tributes poured in from around the world, as artists and fans alike celebrated the music that had touched so many lives. Radio stations played his greatest hits on loop, the familiar rhythm of Billy Jean echoing through the airwaves. His achievements remain unparalleled, with 13 Grammy Awards and platinum records that stand as a testament to his genius. Today's pop stars continue to draw inspiration from his work, incorporating his dance moves and musical style into their own. Beyond the music, his Heal the World Foundation continues to make a difference in the lives of children everywhere. Michael's commitment to charity was a core part of who he was, a man who truly wanted to make the world a better place. His iconic fashion choices, the red jackets, the single white glove, the military attire remain symbols of his unique identity. The Moonwalk continues to be recreated by dancers of all ages, a timeless movement that defies the laws of physics. Posthumous album releases have kept his voice alive, introducing his music to a whole new generation of fans. His children have grown into remarkable individuals, honoring their father's memory and continuing his legacy of kindness. Statues of Michael Jackson around the world are still visited by fans who leave flowers and heartfelt tributes every year. From the small streets of Gary to the pinnacle of global stardom, his journey was nothing short of miraculous. He was a man of pure dreams and an artistic vision that was always years ahead of its time. But he was also a human being who faced immense struggles and vulnerabilities under the glare of the world's spotlight. His music videos remain a powerful expression of his message, a call for love, peace, and understanding among all people. New artists carry the torch, bringing the same passion and heart to the stage that Michael always did. His spirit is eternal, living on in every beat, every dance step, and every heart that is moved by his music. He once said, "Hello world," and the world replied with a love that will never fade. Michael Jackson was more than just a pop star. He was a phenomenon that redefined what was possible in entertainment. His legacy is a tapestry of brilliance, struggle, and an unwavering commitment to his art and his fans. As we look back on his life, we remember not just the performer, but the man who dreamed of healing the world. Thank you, Michael, for the music, the magic, and the memories. Long live the king of pop. The story of Michael Jackson is a testament to the power of a dream. His music will play on forever.